Hello there folks, and thanks for joining me once again at my tying bench. And this time around I'm going to tell you a dry fly. This one is called the hairwing caddis. It's a very simple caddis pattern to tie, so I want to share this one with you here. It just has three different ingredients. We have a natural muskrat for the body there, some darker colored deer hair tips for the wing, and some dark brown dry fly hackle for the hackle. So I'll get this guy the vise here, a fresh hook in, and we'll get started here. Alrighty, now the hook I'm going to use is a size 12 94840 mustad, and I tie it from a 12 down to an 18 or 20 if you want it. So I'm going to go on the large size for the video, of course, number 12. So we'll get this guy locked down in the vise here. Alrighty, so next thing we'll do is start our thread like always here, and this time around I'm using some uni 8/0 in black. So we'll start our thread. I want to go about 2 eye lengths behind the eye this time or so. Okay, we're going to wrap back, and I want to come back to just about to the barb there above it. Okay, like so. We'll snip that tag end off. Alright, a couple more wraps back now. Excuse me, there's no tail on this guy, and the body consists of muskrat dubbing. That's what it calls for, and I have some natural muskrat here that I got off a small little piece of muskrat hide that I have. And if you don't have this muskrat, don't hesitate to substitute, because it never hurts to in fly tying. You could use like an Adams gray, for instance, or any gray dry fly dubbing. Okay, we'll get a noodle dubbed on here, folks, next. So we'll get that going. And the body you want shows, like in the book I got this pattern out of, which is Flies the Best 1000. Once again, it's got a, looks like it has a pretty thick body, so I'm going to put a little thicker noodle on this time around. Alright, I might even have too much here, we'll see. Going to begin to wrap that here, folks. Okay. So we'll get that wrapped on. We'll go back and then we'll go forward on that. Like so. Actually, I think I have just the right amount, actually. That looks good. I just want to back that off a little here and tighten that up. Alrighty, that looks pretty good, folks, right there. And don't worry about if there's a few guard hairs sticking out. You can trim them off. I will this time. You don't have to. Bugginess never hurts on trout fly, that's for sure. Alright, so there's the body. Now, I have just using one dark brown dry fly neck hackle here for the hackle. Got that sized out for a 12, so we'll tie that in. Oh, wait a minute, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry, folks, here. Now, if the wing is a darker colored deer hair, and I got a natural piece here, and you can see that the tips are a little darker, and that's what you want to go for in the wing. That's what shows in the book there. So got some in the stacker. I'm just going to make sure that's evened up good. Pull that out of the stacker here. Okay, let's see if I got the right amount that I want. And that looks pretty good. I might even have a tad bit too much, so I'm going to pull a few of those out before I tie that in. Alright, now I'm going to measure that, and it only comes back to about the end of the hook there, the end of the bend. Alright, so we're going to tie that in. Now what I'm going to do is hold it on top, then take my scissors and trim. Then I'm just going to spin my bobbin counterclockwise so it catches that. I'm going to come up around with a pinch loop. I'm going to come down and hold. I'm going to keep a hold of your hair. Don't release on your hair. You always want to keep tight, pinch that tight. Then I'm going to wrap for it through those butt ends there, just like so. Wrap those all down really well. Then we'll release the fingers here and see how it looks. Looks good. It's right on top. That's where I want it. And I'm actually going to come back and make a fewer softer wraps going back, then forward once again. There we go. There's our wing, folks. I'm just going to trim that guy out right there. Alrighty, so there's the wing. So next is our hackle. So we'll grab that. We'll just attach that on top here, the stem. And I always should mention, if you haven't seen my videos before, that I always peel a few extras off one side here that's going to come down around the shank here first, so that keeps it from any hackle fiber sticking out of the whack there for you. So, alright, okay, I'm going to tie that in. Then I'm going to keep going forward on that hackle stem, nice and tight. Trim off the excess piece there. Okay, smooth that out a little bit more. Then I'm going to stop my thread right behind the eye of the hook. Okay, so now it's time to wrap the hackle. So I might be able to just get away with using my fingers here. These are fairly long hackles. We'll see how it goes here. Alrighty. Okay, I think I'll grab onto my pliers here just to be safe. Grab a hold of that. Alrighty. Okay, now we're gonna proceed forward, folks. Oh yeah, now that let go. That didn't work out so good. We'll give that another go. Just grab onto that again. Okay, I just want to get that, make sure I get my first drop right in front. Alrighty, so now we'll proceed forward. Just like so. There we go. Alright. A couple more wraps till I get to the front here. I'm going to tie off. Just going to take one wrap behind that, pull nice and tight. 2 or 3 wraps going back on that hackle tip. Release my pliers. That locks that in there for you, that way. Alright, so then I'm just going to come in on an angle with my scissors and snip that off. Alrighty, that gets rid of the hackle tip. Now I'm going to bring my half hitch tool in here, and I want to get 1 or 2 half hitches before I do whip finish on there. So we'll come back with 1, 2, and that'll just help push back any fibers that might be going forward on you that you don't want. And next I'll just do a 4 or 5 turn whip finish on here, and it'll be a done deal. So we'll go, that'll give us 5 or 6 turns, that's plenty. Okay, there's our whip finish on them. Snug it down nice and tight, seat the knot as usual. I'll come in and snip off the excess. There we go. Alright. He's looking pretty good there, folks. I'm just checking things out. Looks alright. Okay, so there's another size 12 hairwing caddis. Not a hard pattern at all. Now I'm just going to grab some of my head spin here, and this is a real thin head spin. It'll soak down good in the thread wraps. We're going to go around the whole head of that fly so it soaks down in. Okay. A little on the bottom as well. Alrighty. And a little on this side. Okay, that's fine. Well, there she be. Done deal. Okay. So I want to thank you for watching once again there, and if you haven't seen my videos before and you'd like to see more, just don't hesitate to hit the good old subscribe button there if you wish. I got one here. I'm going to trim out of there. There we go. And throw in a like too. I appreciate that. And any comments you have, put them down below there. I'll read them for sure. And I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas out there and a happy and safe New Year. And I'll definitely be back in the new year with some more videos, and I hope you'll tune in when that time comes around. And I appreciate y'all for watching each and every time. And definitely give this little guy a tie and throw a few of these in your dry fly box for sure. So like I always say out there, happy tying. Look forward to seeing you again in the new year, and I'll see you all again soon, folks. So long for now.